We're counting down 10 categories where a $400 phone and a $1,200 flagship go head-to-head. From specs most buyers will never notice to the single factor that should actually drive your purchase. In some rounds, the budget phone delivers nearly the same experience, and in others, triple the price buys a gap you can genuinely feel. Here's what that extra $800 gets you, starting with number 10. In the 10th place, connectivity and extra wireless standards represent the easiest on-paper win for a premium flagship, even if it rarely impacts daily tasks. The $400 Galaxy A56 covers basic needs with standard 5G, Wi-Fi, 6E, and Bluetooth 5.2. Upgrading to the $1,200 S26 Ultra adds Wi-Fi 7, ultra-wideband location tracking, and Bluetooth 5.4. While these advanced radios offer faster local data transfer speeds and precise smart home device integration, they require compatible high-end routers and accessories to function. For an average user browsing social media or streaming video at home, the mid-range wireless setup performs identically to the premium model, making these cutting-edge connections an expensive luxury rather than a daily necessity. Number 9. Storage, RAM, and multitasking. Buyers often confuse these specs, but they play very different roles. Storage is your digital filing cabinet, while RAM acts as your active desk space. The mid-range A56 ships with 128 GB of older UFS 3.1 storage and lacks a micro SD slot, meaning those who download offline media or massive modern apps will run out of space quickly. Meanwhile, the flagship S26 Ultra starts at 256 GB of modern UFS 4.0, which delivers twice the sequential read and write speeds. This faster storage, paired with higher RAM, translates to near-instant app loading, quicker video exports, and a much smoother multitasking experience under heavy daily workloads. 8th place, build, materials, and durability. This is where daily wear and accidental drops show the hardware divide. The $400 Galaxy A56 features Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, an aluminum frame, and an IP67 rating, packing a light 198-gram, 7.4mm chassis. Upgrading to the $1,200 S26 Ultra brings Corning Gorilla Armor 2, an aluminum body, and an IP68 dust and water protection rating. This extra protection means the flagship survives deeper water immersion and resists reflections better, though it adds thickness and 16 grams of pocket weight. While both aluminum frames survive normal drops, real-world reports show glass can still shatter on both ends. Premium materials offer confidence in a storm, but they do not guarantee invincibility. Number 7. Repairability, warranty, and the total cost of ownership. The real price of a smartphone often shows up after accidental damage or battery aging, not on day one. For instance, the $400 Galaxy A56 earns a high repairability rating, allowing simple battery swaps with standard tools and cheap screen replacements costing about $70. Meanwhile, the $1,200 S26 Ultra scores a low 5 out of 10 on iFixit due to a heavily glued display and a specialized privacy module, driving official screen replacement costs up to $350. While the premium model offers longer updates, the mid-range phone is far cheaper to keep alive over a 3-year lifespan, proving that sticker prices do not predict real-world ownership costs. Number 6. Software support and update policy. This serves as a hidden longevity multiplier, growing more important with each passing year. While many buyers overlook updates at launch, software lifespans directly dictate long-term security, app compatibility, and second-hand value. For instance, the $400 Galaxy A56 offers 4 years of major Android updates alongside monthly patches. Upgrading to the $1,200 S26 Ultra extends this window, providing 4 years of major operating system upgrades and 5 years of security patches. This extra safety net guarantees longer protection for owners keeping their hardware for 4 or more years, boosting resale values. Ultimately, software longevity acts as a practical value multiplier rather than a simple bragging spec. In the 5th place, display and experience directly affect everything you do, yet this is where the gap has closed dramatically. The $400 Galaxy A56 features a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED screen with a 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate and 1900 nits of peak HDR brightness, earning a DxO Mark Gold label for color accuracy. Upgrading to the $1,200 S26 Ultra steps you up to a larger 6.9-inch LTPO panel with a higher resolution and 2600 nits of HDR brightness. While the flagship's variable refresh rate saves battery and its superior brightness makes outdoor viewing effortless in direct sunlight, the mid-range panel is already excellent. For indoor streaming, social scrolling, and daily browsing, the budget display delivers an outstanding visual experience without requiring a massive financial premium. Number 4. Battery life, charging tech, and longevity. While both phones feature similar battery capacities, their real-world endurance reveals a massive gap. The mid-range A56 delivers roughly 4 hours of mixed screen-on time from an 80% charge, requiring 55 minutes to top off at 45 watts. Meanwhile, the flagship S26 Ultra leverages an efficient 3nm processor to squeeze out 8 hours of active screen-on time and 15 hours of total endurance, refueling to 75% in just 30 minutes at 60 watts. Even though their total 0 to 100% charging times are under an hour, the flagship offers double the usable runtime. If you hate midday charging, this physical efficiency matters far more than the wattage printed on the brick. Coming to the top 3, performance and daily speed show a huge hardware divide. The $400 Galaxy A56 records 1,353 single-core and 3,832 multi-core points on Geekbench 6, with its GPU hitting 6,865. The $1,200 S26 Ultra leaps ahead, reaching 3,648 single-core, nearly 11,000 multi-core, and over 28,000 GPU points. This makes the flagship roughly 3 times faster. In real-world tests, this translates to instant 0.8-second app launches compared to the mid-range's 1.2 seconds, alongside far better sustained thermal stability during intense gaming. Yet, because daily social scrolling does not actually require this extra power, camera quality and final value still matter more for most buyers. In second place, camera hardware versus computational photography represents the primary reason many buyers justify a $1,200 purchase. The mid-range Galaxy A56 relies on a basic 50-megapixel main sensor with no optical image stabilization, digital-only zoom, and 4K video capped at 30 frames per second. Meanwhile, the flagship S26 Ultra houses a massive 200-megapixel main sensor, 5-axis sensor shift stabilization, 10 times optical zoom, and 8K HDR 10 plus recording. In bright daylight, computational software closes the gap, making photos nearly indistinguishable in blind tests. However, software cannot physically bend light or steady shaky hands. Once the lights dim or you try to zoom in on a distant stage, the flagship's superior glass optics and physical stabilization deliver clean, sharp images, where the cheaper phone produces blurry, noisy results. And finally, in first place, the ultimate decision comes down to the feature-to-price ratio and your specific buyer persona. A $400 mid-range phone delivers roughly 80% of the functional experience for 1/3 of the cost. This makes it the logical choice for casual users, budget-conscious buyers, and anyone with a shorter upgrade cycle. However, stretching to a $1,200 flagship is justified if your daily routine demands multiple premium features at once, such as professional-grade optical zoom, ultra-wideband tracking, and incredibly fast storage speeds. Longevity also changes the equation, since keeping a premium device for 5 or more years helps amortize the high upfront cost. At the same time, regional pricing, trade-in credits, and carrier subsidies can completely rewrite the final math. For many, the extra investment is just paying for a luxury brand, but for power users, the sustained performance is worth every dollar. Across these 10 comparisons, a single truth emerges. The $800 premium no longer buys a better daily experience, only specialized luxury. In 2026, mid-range phones aren't a compromise, they are the practical standard. Choose based on what you actually use, not marketing hype. Which tier fits your budget? Tell us below.